I'm Sister Lavina Fernandez, DHM, and today we are going to understand the Part 1, the Profession of Faith, Section 1, I Believe, the Chapter 3, Human Beings' Response to God. This chapter explains how we respond to God's revelation through faith. God reveals Himself to us, and our proper response is to trust Him and believe in His truth. Faith is our response to God. When God reveals Himself, He invites us to respond with faith. Faith is more than just knowing about God. It means trusting Him completely and following His will. Imagine a child learning to swim. At first they are afraid, but when their parent tells them to jump into the water, they trust and obey. Faith is like that trust. We rely on God even when we don't fully understand everything. Blessed is she who believed that God would fulfill His promises to her. Luke 1:45. Obedience of faith. Faith is not just believing, it requires obedience. To have faith means to listen to God, trust Him, and follow His commands. A student who trusts their teacher listens carefully and follows their guidance. In the same way, faith means listening and obeying God. Abraham's faith. Abraham obeyed God and left his homeland, trusting in His promises. Mary's faith. Mary said, "Let it be done to me according to your word." She accepted God's plan. Faith is a gift from God. Faith is not something we create on our own. It is a gift from God that helps us to believe and trust in Him. However, we must accept this gift and nurture it. Imagine someone giving you a lamp as a gift. If you never turn it on, you will remain in darkness. Faith is like that lamp. It is a gift, but we must use it to receive its light. By grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing, it is a gift of God. Ephesians 2:8. Faith seeks understanding. Faith does not mean we stop thinking. Instead, true faith makes us seek a deeper understanding of God. A scientist does not stop learning after making a discovery. They continue exploring to understand more. Similarly, faith encourages us to ask questions and to grow in our knowledge of God. I believe, help my unbelief. Mark 9:24. Faith is certain and reasonable. Faith is not blind. It is based on the truth of God. Even when we face doubts or challenges, we can trust in God's promises. A person walking in a foggy forest might not see the path clearly, but trust his guide. In the same way, we must trust God even when we don't understand everything. We walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. The necessity of faith. Faith is necessary for salvation. Without faith, we cannot have a true relationship with God. A person who refuses to breathe cannot stay alive. In the same way, without faith, our spiritual life cannot grow. Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved. Mark 16:16. Faith and the church. Faith is not just personal, it is shared within the church. The church protects and teaches the faith to help believers grow. A burning coal stays hot when it is with others, but alone it cools down. Similarly, our faith grows stronger when we stay connected to the church. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and fellowship, to breaking of bread and the prayers. Acts 2:42. In conclusion, faith is our response to God. It is a gift that requires obedience, trust, and a desire to grow in understanding. Faith helps us to follow God's will and stay connected to His church. If you like this video, please subscribe, like and share, as it will encourage us to prepare more. Thank you.